Hi there. So the purpose of this video in the Soul Cure for Anxiety today is to teach you a very generalized method of an energy healing technique called tapping. However, when we get to the energy healing layer, where you'll be learning a whole lot more about this, we'll get much more in depth. But for right now, I want you to have as many immediate skills as you can to reduce the stress, worry, and anxiety that you have when you have reactions throughout the day. And so I'd like you to have this tool in your back pocket to use and also to begin to practice. So one of the first things that I want to show you is the very general tapping points. And again, we'll teach you a whole lot more later about why this works or what we understand about energy healing. But for now, we're going to be tapping on acupuncture points while saying particular things in order to relieve stress responses that come up. And so here's the points that I use. There are different variations of this, but these are the ones that I find to be the most effective when I'm working with people. The first one is on the center of the head like this. And you'll notice I'm kind of dancing back and forth because what I'm doing is I'm doing bilateral stimulation. The second one is the third eye, so right in between the eyebrows. But the third one is the beginning of the eyebrow bone. So that's different. There's the center of the eye and then there's the eyebrow bone. The fourth is the side of the eye. The fifth is underneath the eye. The sixth is underneath the nose. The seventh is underneath the lips. And then I'm going to go to where there's a U here in on my neck, and on the collarbone, I'm going to tap 1 inch on each side of that U, like that. Okay, so you want to tap 1 inch to each side of it. The tapping points, it matters because they're acupuncture points, and so you want to get them basically around where I'm telling you to. The next one is actually in the center of the chest, and then we go underneath the arm right here, almost like for a woman it would be where your bra strap is, right here, and then back up to the top of the head. So what I'd like you to do right now is I'm going to walk you through using this, and then you can use it at any time. You can click on this video anytime over the course of the week. You can skip the portion that I just taught you and get right to this point where we actually pick something you feel stressed about and we just reduce the stress level related to it, okay? So if you feel a generalized stress right now, just in general, you're feeling like you're stressed or worried or anxious, what I'd like you to do is measure that on a scale of 1 to 10. 10's the highest, 1's the lowest. Just how high is it? How bad is it right now? Okay? And then the next thing that we're going to do once you do that is I'm going to ask you to put your hand up like this, and this is called the karate chop. And you're going to karate chop like this. It's not down here, it's not up here, it's right here. Okay? And as you're karate chopping like this, I'm going to talk, and you're going to repeat what I say out loud. Okay? Even though I feel this stress, worry, or anxiety, I completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel stressed, I completely love and accept myself. And even though it's not true that I completely love and accept myself, and I'm very hard on myself, I still completely love and accept myself. This stress, this stress, this stress, this stress, this worry, this anxiety, this constant stress, this debilitating worry, this draining anxiety, this stress that I feel, this worry that I feel, this stress that I feel, this anxiety, it's draining. This stress that I feel in my chest, this worry that I feel in my belly, this anxiety that drains me, this stress that I feel in my chest, this worry that I feel in my belly, this anxiety that just drains me, this stress, this worry, this stress, this constant stress. I just can't stand it anymore, stress. I'm so tired of this anxiety, this stress and anxiety, this tension in my body, this tension in my body, this tension in my body. I'd like you to take a nice deep breath in. A great long exhale. And I just want you to measure on a scale of 1 to 10 where that stress, worry, and anxiety is now. Is it still a 10? Did it drop down at all? Did it go higher? I just want you to just notice, okay? Okay, let's begin again. Even though I can't possibly understand how doing this tapping could help anything, I completely love and accept myself. Even though I must have really, really gone insane. My stress must have really gotten bad that I'm doing this tapping as a way to fix it. And even though my stress, worry, and anxiety gets so high sometimes, I completely love and accept myself. This stress, this worry, this anxiety over things that sometimes I have no control over things that sometimes I do have control over. This stress, worry, and anxiety. This stress, worry, and anxiety. This stress, this worry, this anxiety, it's so draining. I want to feel better. I really want to feel better than this. I want to go with the flow of things. I want to feel like life works out okay. I want to be able to accept when things don't go my way. I know life sometimes doesn't cooperate. I want to still feel powerful and feel good. I want to still feel relaxed and happy. I want to feel good. I want to be able to handle stuff. I can probably learn how to do that. I handle a lot of things in life. I'm actually very good at handling many things, even if I don't give myself credit for it. I can handle a lot of stuff. I want to be able to handle when life doesn't go particular ways. I don't want to feel scared all the time. I don't want to feel stressed and overwhelmed. I want to feel at ease. I can probably do that more frequently. Matter of fact, there are moments, of course, when I feel happy and at ease. I want to feel that way all the time, of course, or more frequently. I could feel that way right now if I wanted to. Even though I haven't solved this problem, I could probably make it better. I could probably feel better regardless. I could probably feel better regardless of whether this problem exists or not, or whether it's just something I thought up. I'm starting to feel better really already. I can feel a lot better probably soon. I am feeling somewhat better. I am feeling more relaxed. It's good to think about the things that I do well and that I have going for me in life. There are many things that I am grateful for. I can think of 5 things right now I'm grateful for. I can think of several things I'm grateful for. Of course, I'm a grateful person. I know that when I feel grateful, I am happier. I know that you can't control life all the time. But I know that I do influence life, and I shape the life I live. I am feeling somewhat better, even though my problem wasn't necessarily solved. But that's not what it's about anyway. It's not about solving the problems. It's not about controlling life. That's not the goal. The goal is to just feel better and be able to go with the flow and cope and be happy and be peaceful. Because when I feel better, I'm better at solving problems and I'm better at coping. When I'm in a state of wisdom, I'm better at coping. When I'm in a state of wisdom, I'm much better at coping. And I am wise. I have a lot that's wise about me. I feel wiser already. I can think of times I've been wise. Maybe not a genius all the time, but I certainly have been wise. I do feel pretty good. I do feel better. I feel more relaxed. I like the idea of being in my wisdom to be able to make choices and react to life. I'd rather sit here in this wisdom. This feels better. And I'd like you to take a nice deep breath in And a great long exhale. Now I'd like you to measure it again. Scale of 1 to 10. Where is your stress, worry, or anxiety? Is it a 10? Is it higher? Or has it gone down? And if it's gone down, what did it go down to? And what you'll notice is that you probably had your anxiety level drop down a bit. And if not, that's okay. We'll keep going. But you see that actually this very basic system starts shifting how you feel in a very short amount of time. And naturally, this is with no medications, right? So let's do one more round. It won't be as long as the last one, where we help you get into an even better place. I do feel a little bit better. I do feel somewhat more peaceful. You know, I have a lot of power. I know I can influence my life. I know I make a lot of great decisions. I know I make mistakes too, and that's okay. I'm powerful. I'm intuitive. I'm intelligent. I'm capable. I can trust myself. I've really got a good intuition about things. I know how to do the right thing for my situations when it calls for it. I make mistakes, that's okay. But I'm powerful in this life, and I'm intuitive, and I really use my voice well. I'm assertive, and I get to shape life. I get to shape what my life looks like and how I feel in it. I get to feel how I want to feel. I don't have to wait around to see what's going to happen. I get to feel happy now if I want to. I feel happy now. I feel happy now. I'm very powerful and intuitive, and I am happy in this moment, right now. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath in and a great long exhale. And go ahead and measure again. And hopefully drop down a few more points. Because here's the deal, this is very general EFT or tapping. It's not tapping very specifically on a particular issue that you have. We've just targeted this idea of being stressed, worried, and anxious and replaced it with other things as we at the same time shifted energy in your body by tapping on these points. And so I encourage you to use this video again this week. Play it anytime you want to feel better, because you're going to want to start using energy healing like this tapping, because it shifts many things that you might not even have realized were possible. When you change your resistance to life, and when you change the energy that you put out there, very often the things that happen around you are different. And so we'll talk more about that in the energy healing session. But for now, please go ahead and keep using that this week. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.